After removing the water and the bag is clean, currently there's water all throughout the tubing, which is how we want it to be. We cannot pump air into Simon's stomach. If we do that, he'll end up throwing up and being very uncomfortable. So after I remove the top of the formula, I always pull the bag out so that you don't spill everywhere. So, and you don't have to worry about getting every last drop of formula into the bag, just as much as you possibly can. This does have turmeric in it, so it will stain your white clothing if you're not careful and wipe it off right away. And then when the bag is brand new, this top can be a little tricky to screw on. If you are having any trouble screwing the lid on, I just grab a towel or a washcloth. It just helps get it on there better. At this point, if this was a brand new bag, like it will be every single morning, you'll have to attach the extension onto the pump bag. The reason I have tape on here is because I really hate it when it pops off, so I just like to prevent any spills. So if this was full of air, we would have to prime it all the way from, all the way from this area, all the way to the very end of this tube. Because if we didn't, that would all be air that would be pumped into Simon's stomach. So right now, because there's water in it, we don't need to prime it. But if there was air, this is what we would do. I turned the pump on by just holding the on-off button down. Is the flash on?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. I'll turn it on. Okay, that's fine. I hold the on-off button down, and I just make sure that the pump bag is close by. It shouldn't be too far away. And the next step is to clear out the volume total. So volume total is here in the middle. I'm going to press that once. You can see it says that there was 49 mLs. That's from cleaning the bag. We're going to clear it out. Also, every once in a while, we clear the volume total by pressing that button again and hitting clear. You don't need to worry about most of the buttons other than on, off, volume total, clear, prime, and run pause. Well, actually, no, that's not true. You do need to know about all. Rate dose is how you check to see the rate currently is 400 milliliters per hour. You can see it's got a nice full battery, and you can double check that it's rate because you can see here it says rate. Here it says dose. I just click the same button. You can switch between rate and dose. The dose means how much formula is pumped into Simon's stomach. The rate means how many milliliters are pumped into him per hour. As of August 2017, his rate is 400 milliliters per hour. Sometimes this number can get cleared out by accident, and to change it, you simply use the plus and minus button to make it the right setting. Same thing with the dose. If the dose is ever changed, simply use minus or plus to adjust the dose. But as of August 2017, the rate is 400 mils per hour and the dose is 300 milliliters. After double checking that the volume total is cleared out, which it is because it says 0, we double check the rate and the dose are accurate. Then we also have to make sure that the clamp is open. Currently, the clamp is in the closed position. This is the open position. Now when it's sitting in the fridge for a while in the closed position, this tube can maintain its shape in that closed position. So after unclamping it, I scoot the clamp down and I wiggle the tube here so that it removes that kink. And now we're ready to prime. I need you to zoom out quite a bit so that, like, higher up though. So now when priming it, our goal is to get formula from here. It needs to pass to here. If there's air in the tube, it has to pass all the way down. If there's not air in the tube, we'll just prime it to here. And I do that by just holding down the prime button. And I'm not letting any air bubbles come in. There's no air getting in through here and making big air bubbles, which will make Simon feel sick and be gassy. So now you can see the formula has been primed to about here. After that, it's ready to be hooked up, and just stop it there.